Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. This is Dasho Rose. I'm back to do a re-review for you guys. Yep, a re-review. This time on Dollar General. I figured it's been a little while since I, have done Dollar General, and a lot has changed, since then, so I figured, I would do a re-review for you guys. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Sorry it took so long to upload, I haven't uploaded a lot of my videos yet. I've been very busy. I've been making them, but I've been uploading them. Things are going to be kind of crazy because my dad's girlfriend is moving into the house. And, she's moving into the house and all that. And, I don't know how that's going to go for videos because I do them, better by myself. I don't know, I'll probably figure out something, but it'll be kind of crazy for right now. I will be still doing them occasionally when I go to my mom's or somewhere, but it'll be kind of crazy. But hopefully things will get better here soon, but she's going to be moving in this weekend, so. But I do really want to do this video for you guys, so, yeah. Because I talked about Chuck E. Cheese and all that, so. Yeah, I wanted to do a store one as well, because I actually, decided, I'm like, I don't really have any stores and restaurants on my mind right now, so I was like, you know what, this is probably better to do it like this, and then down the road I can review some more down the road, some new ones. But yeah, I'm back, so, I'm back, and you guys know the drill. If you guys want to be, notified for future videos, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Make sure you guys are still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube's been acting kind of strange. I've been noticing that. Because I've also been having issues where the videos will randomly disappear on the playlist. I swear I cannot get anybody, freaking, I hate how all these tech companies, even with my phones, I can't, take them into somebody anymore. Everything's done online now, and it is a mess. It is a freaking mess, I'm like, it's annoying, which is why I'm also using my older phone, a lot of times too, because it's easier and all that, than my new phone, which, kind of sucks with stuff, but, you guys also can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I also have a DaVinci art. I've told you guys before, I don't know if I'll do it forever. I'm mainly doing it for other people, because I don't really care about fetish stuff and all that, but I know people, that's for an older audience, because I'm trying to work on my, art stuff a bit, so I figured, you guys can follow me over there, but remember, it's for an older audience, so. But I'll try to take some requests for people. I do have some of my own, too, because some people have, been asking for some stuff, and I've been getting repaired, so. But I did one for Velma for somebody. Somebody wanted Velma. But, yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and actually get into this. Let's actually go ahead and actually get into the video now. Let's do a re-review on Dollar General. So, you guys know Dollar General, it's basically, it's freaking everywhere. It's basically the next Blockbuster. Back in the day, Blockbuster was freaking everywhere too, there was a Blockbuster in every damn town. That's how Dollar General is. Only Dollar General sometimes can be out in the middle of nowhere, too. I've seen them out in the middle of nowhere. Hell, I'm in Jeff. There's actually a Family Dollar that shut down over by the ice cream factory, and it got turned into a Dollar General, which I've talked to before that they're basically kind of the same store. They sell the same stuff. They kind of look similar. That they're not actually owned by each other. And I've actually heard that apparently, Dollar Tree actually sold it. So they don't actually own it anymore. So I don't know if Family Dollar will stay in business or not, but I just felt like that was interesting to point out. I won't be doing re-reviews on those stores, though, because I don't think a lot has changed since then, so I don't really have a lot to talk about. Now, some of those are going to kind of be mentioned in these videos, because I do have some stuff that's going on with the dollar stores in general, but, you hear that, in general? Jokes aside, though, yeah, it's true, though, yeah, so, let's see if this store is getting better or getting worse, because these stores, these re-reviews will go in the re-review section. Now the Chuck E. Cheese one I thought about putting in there. I think I just put it in my, I don't remember if I put it in there too. But they pretty much are they're gonna be going in those ones because they're re-reviews of stuff, But the Chuck E. Cheese one was like a complete makeover, so I was kind of going back and forth on that. I think I put that in the regular reviews. I can't remember. I might have put it in both. I don't know. It's been a little while. So when it comes to these videos, I want to see if some of these opinions have improved or they've gotten worse. Sometimes they've gotten they stay the same. But I still have, my thoughts on, what goes on in these stores. So, did Dollar General get worse, like the stock market, or did it get better? Like did the stock, like a chart, did the stock go up or did it go down? Of quality, I'm gonna say this, I think, unfortunately, I think Dollar General has kind of gone down, it's kind of gone down, like those stock market arrows, you guys probably seen those stock market arrow charts, that's pretty much what happened here with the quality, yeah, it's basically gone down, like, it's definitely not as good as it used to be, I had some issues with Dollar General beforehand, but I definitely think they've kind of gotten worse, basically what happened was, so the biggest problem with Dollar General anymore is there's only like a couple people working at these stores. So because there's only like a couple people, there's usually like the manager and then there's the people in the front. And there might be somebody who stocks the shelves, but they're pretty much there's only like one person that works there most of the time. And because of that, I've been noticing, like the floors are more disgusting, stuff's not stocked very well on the shelves a lot of times. Those honestly, though, have not been too bad. Now, I have been seeing crap, like, smushed and all that, but that's only been at the one in Holt Summit. That's not been too bad, but the floors being dirty and all that's been a lot of them. A lot of, Dollar Generals have been, like that. There's one in Fulton that's been like that, over by, Tractor Supply and all that's been like that. And, there's been one, you got the one in, Holt Summit I talked about, and even some of them in Jeff. Now, the one you see here, this is on the Boulevard, it's kind of, I don't remember if the floors were bad in it. But I do know there's also, like, one person working there, so it clearly is a mess. I'm like, I don't know why the hell they can't have fucking people, like Dollar General can't hire more people. I get it's a smaller store, but it can't hire, like, a damn janitor or something, to clean the damn floors, It's just ridiculous. Like, it is ridiculous that they can't do it. It's just disgusting, And yeah, you can get stuff on the shelf and all that. And yeah, I've talked about sometimes that are smushed or not stacked properly, but it's not been as bad as, like, let's say Walmart. Walmart, I'll tell you a story. Today I was going to Walmart, and this is in Jeff and all that, and shit was stacked all over the damn place. So we were trying to get these totes we were trying to get these totes at Mamaw's house and all that, which, actually, by the way, I think I forgot them in Mamaw's car. I got to call her and let her know. I think we forgot them in her car. I forgot about that. But yeah, we went to the store there, because these are for underneath the bed. We went there and all that, and they were freaking all, like, the shit was all over the place and all that, and it was very hard for us to go through the lids and, all that, and figure out what was going with what. I told one of the store people there, he said he would talk to the people, but I'm like, is he gonna actually do that, or are they just saying that just to shut you up, It's really hard to say. But I'm like, you can't just, it's very hard for people to go shop at a damn store like that, And I mean, yeah, people also shop online too, but I'm actually somebody who doesn't like shopping online much. I mean, I'll shop online sometimes, but I'd rather go to the store. Because, if I shop online, then if it's not what I'm looking for, I gotta take it back, I'm like, I'd rather just go to the store and just get it if I can. But, I mean, I don't hate shopping online. I did a review for you guys online. I did one for you guys. It was actually pretty, it was on Amazon and all that, but I definitely prefer shopping at stores. But, I will say that, it kind of, is one of those things, where I'm like, you gotta have the place be clean and all that, and stocked right, and that's the problem. I mean, Walmart's in a similar way with the floors. I've sometimes noticed they're cracked or something, or like, their floors are not usually dirty, but they're kind of cracked and all that. It just looks bad, But, that's the thing, though. But, having more people at a store would help. And that kind of runs into another problem. And this kind of goes with Family Dollar. Dollar Tree hasn't done this yet, but Family Dollar has been doing this. They're basically, like, they have a rule where you gotta put, like, your backpacks and stuff in the front. And I get they don't want people stealing shit, but what I'm worried about is somebody in the front stealing my stuff. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, somebody is going to go in and steal my stuff. That's what I'm afraid is gonna happen, I'm like, because if there's only, like, one person working in the front, like, what if they steal my stuff? That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid they're gonna do, I mean, they probably would get busted easier because you would know, who did what. But still, I'm like, I don't want to keep my stuff in the front where somebody can steal it, Because they're worried about people stealing shit. Well, I'm worried about somebody in the front stealing my backpack. Like, they should not be telling their customers to do that, Hell, if anything, they got fucking cameras in there. Why not use their damn cameras, I have people tell me that it's easier for people to steal stuff in a backpack. And yes, it is. But there's also kids who carry backpacks, so parents can tell their kids to, like, sneak stuff in there and all that. And I wear backpacks because it's like my purse, it's like a purse of mine. I just put stuff in my backpack, like my gaming systems and all that, That's what I do. And that's the thing, that I don't want somebody to come and steal it, So yeah, that's kind of the problem there. I don't like stores that do that and all that. It's kind of annoying, I will say though, for pricing though, I will say it's about the same. I will say I have found some good deals at Dollar General. Hell, in Holt Summit, when we go grocery shopping, I usually try to go to Dollar General first, and then go to Mosher's because things are cheaper. Now, I've talked about how Mosher's is expensive, but hell, I've actually gone there and had some milk. So there's other places where milk is still $5. Yeah, the food's kind of going up again. It was going down, and then it was going up. Now, I've talked about before that how I felt like the food just kept going up before, and it wasn't going back down. Some people are like the food's not gonna go back down, but I think it's kind of going back down a little bit, but I don't think it'll be like it was a few years ago. But you know, the fact that you're paying fucking $5 for a damn milk, that's ridiculous. I have seen some, like even at Schnucks, I went to the store there and saw that some of the milk there is like going to like $3, like the special kind of milk. So like the whole milk is $3 and all that, and then the other stuff's more. But that's the thing that, like if you're like lactose intolerant, you're gonna be paying like $5 for a gallon of milk. But some of it was like even the whole milk was the same price. And I've noticed it's going down a little bit. So stuff's going down a little bit. It's still expensive though. But like I said before, it was going up and up and up. Yeah, I'm not sure COVID didn't help with that. But like I was hoping some of that stuff would go down a little bit. But I don't know. But it's still expensive. But Dollar General, I've noticed that it's not like too bad. There. And I've been to a few. Like the milk part. I went to the one by the ice cream factory. Because I didn't mention, I actually recorded that one, I recorded it and showed it off. I showed it off because, I was like, I want to kind of show it off a little bit. That one actually, it did have, I think, some people stocking the shelf a little bit, but there still was like one person, like working. There was like one person working in the front and all that. And I'm like, you gotta have more than one person working in the front too, Because my dad doesn't like, shopping at Dollar General and Holt Summit because of that. Because we're getting all this stuff. We could be sitting there forever, it's kind of ridiculous. But, but pricing's still not super bad. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I don't know. I think that's pretty much about it. I will tell you guys this, though. There actually is a Dollar General market, too. I actually did go to one when I was with my mom as well. I did video that, too. There wasn't really much difference with that one than the one I went to in Jeff. I was thinking maybe it was a Dollar General market, too. But it basically moved into an old Family Dollar, and I think it might have been something else before, because if you look at the roof, it looked like it was something else before it, but going on Google Maps, I think even going back to the earliest date, which I think is 2007 or 8, I have to look at that, it's basically still a Family Dollar, so, I don't know what that's all about, but there's a lot of stuff there, though, but still, I will say it's still kind of nice. I will say this, that Dollar General and Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, well, Dollar Tree not as much, but Family Dollar and Dollar General, both still sell movies, too. And actually, I've noticed their movies are kind of going down in price, too. I've been noticing that. They do have some movies that are going down in price, so that's good. They were expensive. A lot of them were expensive, but I just think people weren't marking them down right. But I've been noticing they have been marking them down. So at least the pricing, I think they're fixing that. But they still need more people to manage the store, and all that. And I mean, yeah, if they're having problems getting people in the front, they need to at least have somebody hiring to be a fucking janitor or something. They need to have that. They can't just, have the floors all dirty and all that. I can't have that. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be touching the floors, but just looking at them is just gross. It's just gross. But, that said, though, I do want to go ahead, I think I'm about done with that, so I'm going to go ahead and give a score to this, because I do got to call Mamaw and let her know about, that Daddy's got to go to her house and pick up the totes. And I call my dad Daddy sometimes. I don't care. I don't care what people say. It's just he's my daddy, I'll just call him when I want, but yeah, he's got to go pick up the totes. Because I don't think she brought him. I'm pretty sure she didn't get him out of the car, So, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and give it a score. So, I don't think this store is bad, but I don't think it's good either. I'm gonna be giving this store a meh, and I'm also gonna be giving it, sadly, I'm gonna have to give it 48 points. So 48 points. Yeah, that's not very good. I don't remember what review I gave it before. I thought I gave it a meh before, because I remember the yellow and all that, but I thought I gave it a meh before. I just can't remember. But that's the thing, though. It's just meh. Like, it's a very low meh, but it's still shoppable. Like, you can still go there and shop. But I don't go there all the time, just because of, I have to leave my backpack, in the front, and I'm just like, I'm just afraid that, somebody's gonna steal my stuff in it or something, and also it's kind of dirty in there and all that, and it's just kind of a mess. But that's the thing, though, it's still shoppable and all that. Like, it's not the worst place. Like, I'll say I kind of rather go to Dollar General than Walmart anymore. I mean, Walmart does have a lot of stuff in it, but Walmart is kind of got issues. I got issues with Walmart. Like, I feel like I don't like how the employees are kind of not very helpful anymore with a lot of stuff. I will say, though, they are helpful with one thing, and I actually gonna have to figure out. Hopefully, I can actually go up there and get it. One of the workers told me I could just go up there and pick my stuff up, because I told him I'm gonna be kind of busy and all that. I don't know if I'll be able to make it up there. This is an older guy, but he told me I could go up there and pick my film up. Or actually, it's not film. It's called I don't know, it's an old like photo thing. Not like super old, but it's got like the little the strips on it and all that. The little well, they're not strips. Like, they're like little tiny photos. They look they're like brown and all that. It's kind of hard to describe there's actually different kinds. Like, my mom also had actually stripped ones too. Like, there were one photo and then like a strip. But most of that was like just tiny photos that you can't see very well. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I'm trying to go through the photos, because I'm making copies of them too. They're certainly more helpful than fucking Walgreens, but I don't know. Well, at least the one in Fulton. I don't know. The one in Jeff, I'm not sure about. I'm gonna actually have to I don't know if I did a review of them before or not. If I did, I'll probably eventually do a re-review on Walgreens too. But I don't know. There's just not really a lot to say about Walgreens right now. But this store there was. I will say, though, one on the bright side with this review is there's all this yellow. I'll say I really like the color yellow. I really do. I do like the color yellow. A lot of people, apparently I've heard some people saying that they're trying to get rid of the color red and yellow in, like, the US or something like that. Apparently it messes with people's emotion, and I'm just like, I call that BS. I call it BS. I'm like, I don't care what scientists say. I have a fucking red kitchen that never messed with my emotions. Neither did yellow. I think it's just a bunch of scientists just being a bunch of talking heads, I'm like, it shouldn't matter what colors they are. And plus, people are bitching about all this gray and stuff and black and all that. So I'm like, I don't know. I think it's taking the color away. It's just going to make people not want to go buy their products. I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of funny. We got yellow, score, yellow meh, and all that, and then, the yellow background and all that. Actually, the word meh was, for some reason, it actually became a black outline, but the score didn't. I don't know why that happened. I don't know, I was trying to, so I guess I made it a little bit of a lighter yellow. As you guys can see here, I was trying to make it lighter so it would show up better, but it still kind of looked a little bit blurry, not blurry, a little bit messed up. I thought about lightening it up more, but I'm like, I'll just put a black outline on it. It actually looks pretty cool. I just don't know why I didn't do it with the scoring system too. And you got the yellow dollar sign here too. I was actually gonna put a little bit of a dollar bill and then or or a dollar bill, and then like get like a general hat or something, you know, cause it's called Dollar General, and put the dollar symbol on the hat, but I couldn't find one on my old thing, you know. I'm thinking I could probably buy some of that stuff. I just I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into more of that stuff, but yeah, that's just kind of funny how I have all this yellow here. Also, I want to point this out too. I'll do this for you guys. Hold on. Let me get out of here real quick. I wanted to show you guys the yellow scoring system here too. You guys can finally see a little view of the scoring system. See that? Isn't that funny though? I decided to keep some of those too. Oh yeah, that's actually yellow too. I don't know. Those were just randomly colors I picked. I just happened to pick those. That wasn't nothing to do with the video. Neither was the dollar sign. The dollar sign just happened to be yellow too, I guess. But the you know, the whole met and score system, that's supposed to be, you know, like stoplights, you know. That's why the green is the good, and then this is met, and then the met is yellow, and then red is the bad, you know, because the higher you go, the lower you go, you know. You know, so like bad would be like the top, which is bad, and then like the lower you get, the good, the you know, green's like go. I don't remember if that is exactly why I created the score system. I don't know. I don't remember. I will say this though. That also, speaking of yellow, I also have a yellow character made for Divinity Art for you guys too. I decided to go ahead and make that because I've heard people being upset about this too. There's not a lot of characters of this. Barris Offee from Star Wars. Yeah, I decided to do that too. But I definitely want to do male characters too. I did do like SpongeBob too in the past. But some of the the app I'm using, some of the art like will show up on some of the characters. I'm trying to figure some things out, but I usually just do like one at a time and then kind of move my way to it. So eventually I will tackle other characters, and like I said, those will be like for adults. So like if you have like fetish, like giant men or women, or muscular women or men, or like, you know, all that, you know, that's it's kind of like it's very hard to describe, but like I'm trying to make some money too, so I might sell some of the stuff. But like I said, I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because other people want to. I mean, I shouldn't probably be doing it at all then, but I like to make people happy, you know. That's just how, it makes me happy, you know. But it probably isn't, you know, probably good if I'm not, you know, happy doing it, but I'm also trying to practice art too, you know. So I don't know, it's kind of a thing. But like I said, it's temporary right now. I don't know if I'll continue doing it or not, but I figured, you know, it's for you guys. So like I said, if you guys want to follow me over, you guys can. But like I said, I don't know if I'll continue doing it or not. We'll have to see. But that said, though, yeah, that's kind of ironic too. She's also yellow too, which is also something I just happen to be working on her as well, you know. But anywho though, yeah, I actually was working on her earlier today, but yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be just female, it's gonna be male characters too, and it's gonna be for everybody, so, yeah, because like I said, it's not my thing, you know, that's not my thing, but that's for other people. That's just for other people to enjoy, but anywho though, that's pretty much it. So, I know I'm talking a lot about this stuff, but it's just all coincidence how much yellow there is here. I don't know if I talked about that before or not, I can't remember, but I'm talking about it again here. So, anywho, see you guys later. And I don't think I did a review of this already. I know I did Walmart. I don't remember if I did this store too or not. If I did, well, I got another video here, so we'll see. Anywho, bye-bye.